Welcome to Peace Drops for the Great Green Wall. So the Great Green Wall is a project that spans across the Sahel region of Africa. So from Senegal to the west and for several thousand kilometers to Djibouti on the east of Africa. And it was initially meant or thought of as a wall of trees across those 8,000 or so kilometers, meant to prevent the southward expansion of the Sahara Desert. But it is now thought of as a mosaic of activities of various land use practices and other kinds of activities that are meant to restore the land, the ecosystems, the soil conditions, and also enhance the socio-economic conditions of the populations living in that region, but also enhance the security because the Sahel region faces quite enormous challenges in this respect. So Peace Drops was initiated 2 years ago by the Brahma Kumaris Environment Initiative, and the idea is to highlight the role that our values as human beings, our inner values as human beings, plays and can play towards the sustainable success of the Great Green Wall, because we know that it's good for us to turn within, to think about what inner values we have, what virtues we have as human beings, in addition to making the plans and getting so involved in projects and working with others. It's good to connect with oneself so that then, working from that inner space, you are able to be much more free, much more creative, and cooperate in a much deeper manner as a result of that. So how do you do that? So mainly it's through reflections, meditations that encourage everyone to connect with their real self, to connect with their good qualities within, the natural God-given qualities, and to then apply those qualities as you live your life with yourself, with others. And we do that through reflections and meditations. So for this month, Rose from France will be giving us a meditation on harmony, and Grace from Ghana will be giving us a meditation on togetherness. And we're also going to have a video on the use of drip irrigation for efficient water use in Burkina Faso. So once again, welcome to Peace Drops for the Great Green Wall. Thank you.
Together, we'll explore harmony, experience it, feel it with all our being, and spread it around us. This energy will spread to your immediate environment end to the world. Each of our thoughts has a frequency, a subtle sound that diffuses into the atmosphere and travels out into the world. Nature welcomes, breathes, and impregnates itself with these frequencies. It integrates them into its journey. Some frequencies, like love, peace, kindness, simplicity, and benevolence, help it to flourish, while others create brambles and storms. So full are they of negativity, competition, arrogance, and violence. I become aware of the nature of my thoughts, feelings, emotions, and sensations. I am aware that this energy spreads through the atmosphere like a subtly perceived sound and communicates what I am, who I am, and interferes with the subtle energy of all other people. I am aware of my responsibility for the nature of my thoughts. I decide to concentrate on pleasant sensations, feelings, and experiences that generate harmony. And I decide to put aside all others that could spread tension, stress, and disturbance in the atmosphere, and ultimately affect the environment, animals, and human beings. I fill myself with harmony. Harmony is a gentle dance, like spring water flowing with fluidity. All the pearls of water flow together on the earth's furrow like a symphony of multicolored sounds. Harmony is the divine art of transforming thorns into cushions of silk. Today's world reveals the distance we have taken from this art of living together. Nature's suffering echoes all the conflicts, contradictions, and imbalances caused by human behavior. Nature expresses its discomfort. At the same time, it reveals to us that all eurythmia has disappeared. It also reveals the solution, which is to reestablish an awareness of our responsibility as human beings. It inspires us to regain control of our inner world and reestablish peace within ourselves, to spread fluid energy free from the interference caused by negativity, clashes, and greed, all of which are detrimental to harmony and provoke storms heading towards that which destroys rather than that which enables construction and unity. I set an intention in my heart to assess what I use my thoughts, my time, and my energy for, and then to realign my internal and external actions with the art of harmony. I reestablish inner harmony with myself, with my being, I, the soul. I regain awareness of being a soul in harmony with the divine, God's energy to give it to nature, my relatives, and the world. Giving this harmony to the world is an inspiration for everyone who receives this subtle sound to reestablish it in the heart of every being. Water is life. Everything we do or consume uses water. This is called the water footprint. For example, what is the water footprint of a kilo of wheat? The response will be given at the end of this report, which takes us today to Burkina Faso. The consequences of climate change will be most significant in the area of water. Water is life. Water is everything. One of the first consequences of climate change on water is the water available for agriculture. Because 90% of the water withdrawn in poor countries is for agriculture. In Burkina Faso, the third poorest country in the world, water is becoming increasingly scarce. Farmers have adopted the drip irrigation system, which reduces watering by 50%. This involves, thanks to the network of pipes bringing the water to the exact place where the plant needs it, and only pouring drop by drop what is strictly necessary. Drip irrigation is a new irrigation technique that works very well. It makes our job a lot easier. With drip irrigation, we only have to spread organic manure once. Before sowing, we circulate the water through the pipes and drip it through small holes. Thanks to this, we were able to adapt them even if it doesn't always rain enough. Since then, our families have had enough to eat. Children can return to school. drip is beneficial, especially for us women. I am now able to take care of my marriage well because watering the vegetables takes little time. This really frees me. The drip technique, successfully tested in Burkina Faso, could be replicated in all the countries of the Sahel. We have developed cultivation techniques that we can share with all other Sahelian countries. Whether in Southern Africa, in North Africa, everywhere we have countries which have the same climatic conditions. That's all for today. And to answer our question, 1,300 liters of water are needed to produce 1 kilo of wheat.
There are many things that trigger happiness within someone, but the one thing that stands out the most for me is togetherness. That happy feeling I have when I am in pleasant company, especially with family and friends who are light and easy. Today, I will focus my meditation on togetherness to include all living beings of the world, not just the pleasant company and family and friends, but every soul in the world. Allowing the chair to take the weight of my body, while my mind settles into silence, with only the thought of togetherness resting gently in my mind. What does togetherness bring to our lives, to our community, to our country, to our world? As I ponder on these questions, I feel the joy of accomplishing something together, the magic of team spirit. Working as a team is the best way to achieve team goals, to build relationships and boost morale. Although it takes conscious effort to collaborate and understand each other, the results are always beneficial. I recall the sight of migrating birds flying hundreds and thousands of kilometers to find the best ecological conditions and habitats for feeding, breeding, and raising their young. They do so together, moving through the air in formations that protect them from the effects of the wind. Their sense of togetherness gives them strength to make these long, tiresome journeys. Another visual crosses the screen of my mind. The Serengeti, home to one of Africa's highest concentrations of large mammal species, including lions, hyenas, zebras, giraffes, and elephants. I visualize more than 1 million wildebeest migrating on a loop path through Tanzania and Kenya, following the seasonal rains, even when that involves passing through dangerous territory. Their togetherness inspiring determination and fearlessness. When a group of people come together in solidarity for a just cause, there is strength and power in that gathering. With one voice, one aim. In the same way as the people of the Sahel come together with the aim of restoring and regenerating the forests and ecosystems, their togetherness creates a wave of hope and a guarantee for eliminating hunger. I place all my attention on sending pure vibrations of unity and togetherness to all the residents of the Sahel, that they may continue to work together with the aim of regreening their lands and standing against violence. Connecting to the divine source, I accumulate and spread the light of love, the light of unity, the light of togetherness. The light of the divine spreads across the entire region, awakening and emboldening the people and the organizers of the Great Green Wall to continue in unity and harmony, in togetherness. Quietly, I bring my attention back to this moment, but with the awareness that together we can make a difference. Om Shanti.
So thank you very much for joining us for this session of Peace Drops, and hope you are continuing to feel those drops emerging from that inner source of your being, those subtle peaceful vibrations, and hopefully they will continue on and on until we have our next Peace Drops in the next month. And I wish you all the best. So thank you very much.